Dun it, dun it, dun 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 it.
Weebs! The fight is about to begin. Friday night fight!
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go to live stream. Alright, hello everybody, welcome to SCD.PlayGames. Today we have the third round of our tournament, the losers bracket. So we've got today the Emperor's Children versus the Imperial Knights. Real quick, Zatanos, do you want to take us through your list?
Absolutely. So just to start with my baby knights, actually we'll start with my household. I'm going with the House Taranis so that I can get a 6-up Feel No Pain on the Questor Mechanicus, which gives me a wound back at the beginning of every turn, my turn rather. I have a baby knight. Huh?
It's in your command phase essentially.
Yeah. I have a baby knight Armiger Helverin. He's got the twin autocannon essentially, putting out 2d3 shots each at 60 inches. Went with the Castigator Knight just to get a little bit of. It's got a heavy 16 gun on its Castigator bolt cannon and a little bit of melee as well. I've got the Knight Lancer, the Knight Warden, so I can get some unseen targets, which is nice from that Iron Storm missile pod. Don't have to see you. And then my Warlord is my Knight Megara. Actually, is it? Sorry.
I thought it was the either the Lancer or the Castigator.
It is the Lancer. I'm sorry. I'm so used to my new list going with the Megara. But yeah, the Lancer is my Warlord, and it has the mark of the Omnissiah. At the beginning of each of my turns, I roll a d6. On a 6, gains d3 additional wounds. On any other dice roll, it gains 1. So he basically gains 2 every turn.
Gotcha.
That's the Lancer. He is my only character.
Okay, 50. Alright, and I've brought the Emperor's Children. My list is a little more complicated. And fair warning to everybody, I have only ever once before played Emperor's Children, and that was as a gag. We played an all-infantry list, and it was bad. So, bear with me today as I struggle through this, but I'm going to go ahead and go through this list real quick. So I've got my 3 HQs. I've got a Chaos Lord with a jump pack. He may look like a certain character, but he's not. He's just a simple Chaos Lord. He has the Raiment Repulsive, which gives him, whenever I am resolving an attack with him, I can reroll the hit roll and wound roll. When a charge is made, I can reroll the result. So he's going to be a massive threat in combat. Maybe not explicitly to knights, but still. I've got myself a Demon Prince of Slaanesh. He's bringing double claws. He's got the wings. His spell is warp time, so he can double move. And he's got the Intoxicating Elixir as an artifact, which adds 1 to his strength and attacks characteristics. So another melee threat. And my Warlord today is going to be the Sorcerer. He's got a jump pack. He's got a Combi Bolter and a, a Force Sword, I believe. Yeah, the Force Sword. His spells are Delightful Agonies for that sweet 5-up Feel No Pain, and Prescience for that +1 to hit, which can go on any of my Heretic Astartes units. He has a Warlord trait of Warp Lord, so anytime he casts a Psychic Power, he can reroll any ones.
Are all of your characters Psychers?
No, the Chaos Lord is not.
How many characters do you have?
3.
3.
In my...
How many Psychers do you have?
2.
Just the 2 characters?
Yes.
Alright, well then I'm gonna go with Assassinate.
Okay. So in my in my train of thought. In my troop slots, I've got 3 units of. Hey, what's up, Carrion Lich? Yeah, it's interesting. It's a list I've never run before, so I'm curious how it's gonna work out. I gave this earlier, but I've never actually played Emperor's Children. I'm filling in for the guy who actually got this list through. We're running a tournament right now, and he would run this list, but he's unable to make it, so I'm having to do it. I'm worried. But I've got 3 units of Cultist. They're just there to die, take objectives. They've got OBSEC, so that's nice. But I've got this sweet, sweet unit of Noise Marines. Got 17 Sonic Blasters and 2 Blastmasters, and the Noise Champion has got a Sonic Blaster of his own and a Fist. So they're going to be rocking some sweet, sweet noise. We've got, in the Elite Squad, we've got a unit of 10 Chaos Terminators. Each one of them has a Combi Plasma and a Lightning Claw, except for the Champion has a Combi Plasma Power Fist. Only Emperor Children you've seen is suited with Warp Time Morty into people and either taking knights themselves or demons. Yeah, I think his idea was just to see how well Emperor's Children can do by themselves without having to worry about souping or anything. So we're gonna see. It's got some sweet moves, but I'm probably gonna mess it up. We've got a second squad here. This is the one with the claws. So this one is going to be the. They've got Combi Bolters and Lightning Claws, all 5 of them. Thank you, Carrion Lich. I appreciate it. I've got another unit of 5 Terminators. They've got Combi Meltas and Power Fist. So that's going to hurt. And then we've got, in my fast attack slots, I've got 2 Chaos Spawns and a unit of Raptors. The Raptors are basic chainswords and bolt pistols, so they're not going to be doing much damage, but they're a quick unit. They can get around the field and get them into your backlines, stuff like that. Pretty much the same with the Chaos Spawn. They've got like a 7-inch movement, and they've got some. Oh, and they've got a rule I've never heard of: mutated beyond recent. So when they make close combat attacks, I roll a D3, and they either get AP -4, add 2 to the attack's characteristic, or reroll wound rolls. So that'll be interesting.
That could be spicy if somebody doesn't have a good invuln.
Yeah. All right. And last but not least, I've got a Helldrake, and he's got the Baleful Flamer, or the Baleflame Flamer. I don't. Bale Flamer. Yeah. It's pretty spicy. It's get up the actual stats. It's Assault D6, 18-inch range, Strength 6, AP 2, Damage 2. Automatically hits just like most flamers. So I've got some moves. We just got to see if I can actually make them. So we're gonna go ahead and roll. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go over secondaries. So for today, I've taken Titan Hunter because of the obvious. You're going up against Titans. You take Titan Hunter.
Is he a Titan, by the way?
Who?
Eldrick?
No. He's
He's just a monster.
He's got like 10 wins. No, he's a vehicle.
Oh, okay.
He's a flyer vehicle, yeah. He's got 12 wounds. So yeah, I've taken Titan Hunter. I've taken Deploy Scramblers because I feel pretty confident I've got all these units that I can drop from space and from the sky. Pretty confident about getting Scramblers. I've got a Line Breaker. That's the one I'm most worried about. I've got to get 2 units into your backfield. But we'll see how that goes.
That's an interesting choice instead of Engage. But
I'm not super wanting to move up the field. I just want to pop up behind you. So we're gonna see how that works.
Okay. And well, I went with Engage, grind them down because you have so many units, and Assassinate.
Cool. All right.
Because Knights don't really have that many options for secondary.
That's true. Not many you can actually take, which is unfortunate.
Right.
The mission today is Mission 1-1 in the Grand Tournament 2020 book. It's a hold 1, hold 2, hold more. So, I mean, it's 6 objectives. You can see them from the top down here. It's going to be super easy to get a lot of points off of the. Oh my god, I can't talk. The primaries. The secondary on this one's interesting. At the start of the battle, you add up the number of units you have, and as you lose your units, you find out how much percentage of your army you've lost, and you gain 5, 10, or 15 victory points if you have 25, 50, or 75% of your army remaining. Neither of us took that, but it's an interesting one for sure.
Well, my reasoning on it is if I lose one guy, that's a fifth of my army. So
Right.
I'm pretty much screwed.
My reasoning was similar. It was my guys are gonna die a lot, so
yeah.
There's no reason for me to take something like that. All right, well let's roll for attacker defender.
I got a 5.
Got a 6.
Nice.
I'm gonna make you to play first.
Okay. I am going to put Baby Knight down.
Baby Knight, do,
Here.
do, Baby Knight, do.
Actually, let's see. These are just woods.
Yeah, as far as terrain, these triple wall ones here, they're 3 separate pieces of terrain, plus the center, but the center one doesn't matter. So each one of these is obscuring, and you can touch onto one of them and not ruin the obscuring on the other 2, which is nice. There's 2...
I'll be right back, D.
Yeah, I'll just keep explaining this. There's 2 large hills in the middle. They're not obscuring, but something could hide behind them and block physical sight. We've got a bunch of trees, got a couple of craters. Well, obscuring with the knights, it doesn't matter, but these hills in the middle, they block physical line of sight, and if you can't see them, yeah, the little ones can hide behind obscuring. So they're not going to matter as far as these triple ones go, but these middle ones will help him a little bit, because he can kind of, if he's good with his movement, he can hide maybe a guy or 2. Yeah, they're probably taller, but I'm also really short, so if I get too close, like if you look right here, like my guys just can't see through. Man, that's so man. So yeah, I couldn't see like anything behind this wall here if you're too close. So that it shouldn't come into play too much, but it might once or twice. And then we got on either side we got these barricades. They're defense line, light cover, heavy cover. They've got basically everything except for obscuring and dense. So, all right. So he's got a guy down. So I'm going to go ahead and put down a unit as well. I'm actually going to put several units into deep strike. I'm going to put these guys into deep strike. I'm going to put
Your Terminators.
these guys into deep strike. I'm debating on putting the big squad of Terminators. I think that's actually a smart. I think I'm going to put because I don't have a lot of places to hide. So you could just snipe them. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place a unit of cultists down. Alright, you're drop, my friend.
Do you mind if I move this guy over just a smidge? I meant to measure that. Sorry.
I was trying to get his movement.
Yeah. I
What's
just want to
his-
move him to 12.
Yeah, that's fine. It's plenty.
That way, because the woods negate the 2 inches. So
Right.
that's all. All right. Okay. So then we will do, what is this? Crater. Ooh, yuck. Yes.
Yeah, I kind of like the layout of this one. There's a good bit of dense, good bit of obscuring. It's still somewhat easy to get a line. You know what I mean?
Okay. That was down.
Put a chaos spawn down here. Oh, hi.
Okay, he's down.
We'll put down another spawner. Through something. Heck. Oh, there's a little tree branch there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a terrain. Okay.
Terrain. Terrific.
Just a heads up, you've got it right here too. This little branch. They are unstable positions, so you can't stand on top.
Oh, okay.
Which you are currently.
I'll back him up.
Yeah. Did not realize they were terrain until I tried to set them on there.
I can't find the base on this guy. There
You're
it is.
good.
There we go. It was still in him. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. If anything, that makes it a little better.
Another cultist. Where though? Like how you're going ahead and dropping at night.
I mean, it's my last guy. I'm not really concerned with where you put your guy. It's not going to change anything.
Fair.
And it probably won't change where you put the cultists.
I don't know. It made me feel better that they're over here. Is that safer because there's less over here? Some of these cultists might look like they have different weapons. They don't.
Okay.
Time to place this, boys. Now I got this stupid song stuck in my head.
Go on.
Baby night.
Oh. Nice.
I know.
Alright.
They're, Slanesh always working. They had to stick together. Trying to get it on the bet.
They are in the terrain, right? Even, I mean, it doesn't matter. I can't see them, but
Yeah.
yeah. This was the very first Knights list I made, and looking back at it now, I'm like, ooh.
Why did I do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel as good as about my rules list either.
Yeah.
I feel much better about my my current list with the dreads. It's just so much more fun too.
I'm running to fill my water up while you're placing gas.
All right, got a few more drops here. It's gonna be just a minute. These guys are just gonna tow into here. By tow in, I mean be fully immersed. This area terrain, so they can just tow in like that and get the benefits, which is nice. don't really know the range of his stuff. Drake can move 30 inches, so basically anywhere I put him is going to be fine.
Yeah. I have faced one Helldrake ever, and it was by Rose against my Farsight Tau.
Mhm.
We got 2 turns in. On turn 1, she charged me with it, and my Crisis Suit Flamer Blob basically overwatched it to death. So I don't know what to expect here with it. Because I know it's tougher than that, but
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm pretty sure you're just gonna take it down real quick with one of your knights, but we're gonna find out. All right, so that's my drops. So let's roll the dice. See who goes first.
Olaf.
I got a 6 in true Slash fashion. I'm going first.
I got a 4. All right.
All right. Well, oh man, this is scary. All right, let's do this. Hit that start game.
Mhm.
All right, so command phase. I don't think I have anything at the beginning of turn. Doesn't sound right. So
The new meta analysis is out. Nice.
oh, cool. All right, so this is can that make it? No, it cannot, which is fine. So what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, this bug is flying right in my face.
There have been 7 GTs since April 10th, and Drukari got 1st and 2nd in
Every single
all
one.
7 of them.
Yeah. I figured.
And 1st through 5th in the most recent one.
Jeez.
Nice.
I hate to be doom and gloom about a new codex. They're too cost effective. It's oppressive, really. All right. They're designed to win the missions. Yeah, you're right. They very much are. There's just nothing in 9th edition currently that can really handle them, and the 8th edition codexes are pretty far back. So it's going to be one of those situations where it's until we get a proper codex for a new army, like one's coming out, like Admech. It's going to feel like they're too much. So I don't know. It's one of those things, like, you know, when Morty came out, everybody was, oh my god, he's too much, we can't deal, and then everybody found a way to deal. So it's hard to say. Yeah, you got to be able to pop their transports, and also you need to be able to kill what was inside. So let's see. These Sonic Blasters have... Right. So, for me to get to you, I'd have to get all the way up here. Nope. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, I agree with that. They need a little bit of a point up. Not even a big one, just like maybe a point or two for certain models, and their transports are just way too cheap. Oh man, do I do that? That seems really dumb. But you know what? I don't know how to run this army, so I'm gonna do it. Got 2 that I gotta fix. Nah, that's not enough. That's not enough. So yeah, I'm just gonna put them back. I'll work on that later. Yeah, it is what makes Harley so good. The difference being that Harleys are very elite, and they're very what's the word I'm looking for?
More expensive.
Yes, they're more expensive, but they don't trade as well. Because like a squad of witches takes out a squad of harlequins. Like DE is just Necron's Flying Circus version 2. Dark Eldar is just. I'm assuming Flying Circus is an old list, and unfortunately I wasn't around for it, so I'm not entirely sure what that means. But it sounds scary.
How many command points do you have?
That's a good question.
I'm assuming not one.
It is not one. It is. I should be up to 12 now. 6th Necron Night Size for 100. Oops. Only 100 points. What? That's way too low.
Is that 12 with your +1?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
I don't feel good about this. He's gonna come up further. He's got plenty of room.
Oh, remember, or what's his range?
18 inches.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, remember, if you're behind that wall, you can still shoot me, and I can't shoot you.
Yeah.
But if you only have the range, then yeah.
Actually, he's gonna advance 3 inches.
Shoot that flamer.
Just trying to make sure to get him as far back behind this dense terrain as I can. A 5-man squad, 6 5-man squads of warriors and 6 night sites for 850 points. That's ridiculous. That's insane.
In the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
I was hoping you'd go there.
Alright. Yeah, that's my point, yeah. Or I get your point too. They're too low cost. It's crazy. Alright, so I don't have much in the way of shots. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Helldrake into your Megara.
What is the AP on that?
-2.
-2. Then I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1 CP and rotate his ion shields. To give myself a 4-up.
Sure thing. I disagree with 120 points. I don't think they're worth 120 points. I think 100 points is good, but they need points changes across the board from other places, like witches maybe another point or something like that.
The transports need to be a little bit more expensive.
Right, they need to be about 100 points instead of 80, and then they need a couple of increases.
Oh, is that what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Raiders. I'm sorry.
Haven't had your Morty Darkland stuff before turn 1? No, I have not. That sounds awful. So Bale Flamer, D6 hits. 3 hits. I'm okay with that. Strength 6, so I need 5s. Alright, so 1 -2. Did you really rotate?
Yeah.
Okay.
It went through.
2 damage.
How much? 2 damage?
Yeah.
6 up, feel no pain.
Yeah, D3,
1 goes through.
D3 plus 3 is a lot of damage. It's crazy. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, they're supposed to be cheap and fast, and that's what they do. They're just a little too efficient at it. Oh shit! I've skipped my psychic phase. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Go ahead. Do you have anything?
Yeah, I've got a Delightful Agonies. Prescience. I don't think I need Prescience. I'm not shooting with these guys. So Delightful
Could you have done
Agonies,
Prescience on the Helldrake?
It wouldn't matter. It just gives a +1 to hit.
I know. Help that flamer out, man.
Delightful Agonies is going to go off. It's going to go off on these Noise Marines. So they're going to have a 5-up field no pain.
Good choice.
Damn, could have done thing, but I didn't do it. All right, that's fine. So that's the only spell I'm gonna get off them.
Well, you don't know them. What would you have done?
So what?
What would you have done?
I could have moved them up and then tried to warp time them, but I don't think I want to do that.
Fair.
Death Guard is supposed to be a horde of Horde of Marines Army 2, but due
2
to
points
fuck
cost
costs.
one of those. You can play them that way.
Yeah, that was weird that they made that limit on the Poxwalkers. I was confused by that.
You can charge?
No.
Okay.
So that's gonna be. Let me get that morale on your big guy. That he's gonna heal.
My 1 wound.
Yeah.
That he heals right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't like being doom and gloom about new codexes because there's always, right around the corner, we've got AdMech, which is gonna be the new boogeyman with their D3+3 advance and shoot las cannons that they previewed. So I don't know what the answer is. I would like to see a points increase, but I don't see it happening a lot. I don't see 125 points. And the only thing I'll say to the bus across the board is that they needed it. They were in a bad place before this new codex. That's not an excuse for being as powered as they are. But yeah, like they did take it too far. But oh my god, this bug. But I don't know. I don't know the answer. I am not the game designer, and there's probably a reason for that.
5.5.
Why do I have?
That's 10. What is
It's been 1 year since I placed my first wish order. Yeah, it's just diving into my face.
Are you good with that or no?
I would like it if he turns sideways.
Okay.
Which would take a couple inches off. You should be able to fit through, yeah. That's good.
Okay. It's just so hard to measure how much you're turning because
Right.
it doesn't. Yeah.
Especially on TTS. It's
Yeah. It's easy in real life. You just measure from the point you're turning.
actually it's very complicated and involves a lot of math.
Answer is
Because it gets like exponentially bigger as you rotate more and more.
you know what? I actually didn't want to put that dude there anyways, so
Hey, I
Just
want
gonna
you
bring him
there
back.
anyways.
I'm gonna do this. So I wanted him there.
So are you
Just
gonna
toe in on this
you're
one.
towing in this rune right here?
Yeah, I'm moving him. I was just trying to get the. There we go. Now I can still see those boys around there, even though the wall's there.
Mm-hmm.
That wall is not there. Can you see them? The gun can. Does that count?
Who are you trying to see?
The castigator into the cultists.
From back here, no, because you're not in the area of runes right there.
But that's what I was saying is gun can. So I wasn't sure.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. You're good.
Okay.
Because it's going around and there's nothing right there.
Right.
Let's do this. Yeah, you're good. Not cool, bro. They're just boys. You gonna try and charge my poor Chaos Cultist?
That would be quite the charge, wouldn't it?
It would be. It's only 9. It's not terrible.
Yeah, no.
It's not like I'm gonna overwatch you with him.
I know.
What's his movement?
14.
Fancy.
Okay, he can see that. Good. Okay.
Yeah, that Helldrake is probably dead.
He's dead.
It's dead, Joe.
Most likely. It's dead to me. Okay. So.
Alright, let's go into your kill my guys phase. By the way, you keep measuring to this guy here. He is a character. He's blocked.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just making sure.
Just seeing how far away he is.
Mhm.
I'm assuming these guys are not in the terrain.
No, they're not.
They're just hiding behind it. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Shouldn't have anything. You can see them.
Okay. How many Noise Marines are in this group?
20.
20. Perfect. Okay.
Mhm.
We're going to start with the Hell Baron, because he only has one target. He's
Mhm.
going to go into the Helldrake.
No
I'm going
way.
to spend one CP to give him max shots on his autocannon, and then I'm going to spend another CP, because the Helldrake has fly, right?
Yeah, it does.
Whenever I shoot at an enemy that has fly, I can reroll failed hit roll.
Cool.
Yeah, so 12 shots.
You only get 12 shots. Did not miss your chance to blow. Skyfire. Is that the strat you're using?
Sky Reaper, yeah.
Sky Reaper.
And since he is a -1, so I get to reroll all of these.
Now, question. You have an old codex. Does it say you can reroll failed or reroll all?
It says failed, so let me
So you
undo
had
2 of those.
yeah. It was actually like 3 4s, wasn't it?
Let's see. I don't know.
That's fine.
You just reroll them all?
2 is fine. 2 is fine.
Okay.
Alright, that's your hits. Tough 7.
Strength 7, so
Foes. Tree.
3 of them at AP -1.
Really? Alright.
Yeah, it's not that strong. There's just a lot of them.
This is 4 ups then. 1 goes through.
3 damage.
Ooh. He doesn't actually have
Yeah, it's just
3. Just a heads up.
huh?
His model had 3
Oh yeah.
out of 3.
Yeah. His Melta is definitely not gonna reach you. So
Yeah, Taranis is his main army right now is the Imperial Knights, but he's also looking to get into Chaos Knights as well.
yeah. Alright, so let's go with Meg into Big Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Start with the Lightning Cannon.
You're not gonna get me with
Heavy
that
8.
Flamer?
You're a vehicle, I'm strength 2.
No.
Nope. But I am touching the woods,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't get the -1, which is nice.
Did you take your -2 movement for?
I did,
Okay.
yeah. But it doesn't really matter because these are strength 7, so 4, so 1 at AP -2. I had no 6s to get extra procs.
Check the chat real quick, Taranis. I do not save how much damage.
3. I might have to get that from you. I need to get a resin printer. That's on my list of things.
Yeah, check
Just
out
have nowhere
our
to
Discord.
do it.
It should be below the screen, and if it doesn't work, I can always send a link. But you can come in there. We've got a couple of people who we're talking about 40K all the time. So, what you got? What are you shooting?
The phased plasma fusel. It's a rapid fire 2, strength 7. So 2 go through, so
Fours.
4.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, got them both. AP minus 3.
Alright, puts me on my 5-up in one. Alright, one goes through.
2 damage. And then now we'll do the rad cleanser just because. 10 shots.
Ooh. Scared.
Yeah.
Not really, but kinda. It really could do something.
1 goes through at no AP.
Alright, never mind. Not scared anymore. Alright, 3 up. We're good. It had the potential to take
I
him
figured
out.
as much. It does. It did against your Harleys.
Yeah.
Alright, who is next? Let's see.
Yeah.
Cascader have range. Why can I never pick these things? Oh yeah, he does. You know what? How many? Oh, 4 wounds left?
Yeah.
Alright, you know what? Let's do the warden then. Let's just finish him off. Melt the range, perfect. So he's gonna shoot the Melta and the Avenger Gatling cannon, because I don't think. Ooh, damn! You know,
$400 in resin, 3 months of print time. What? That is for a Warlord Titan. Gotcha, Warlord Knight. Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, he is going to shoot his heavy flamer and his Melta-gun into the Helldrake.
Okay. Yeah,
he's going to
that's
shoot
huge.
his Avenger Gatling cannon into Chaos Cultist B.
Mhm.
And he's going to shoot his Iron Storm missile pod into the Noise Marines.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have to see them.
Yeah, the
And it's a blast weapon.
Warlord can only be used in the specialty game, right? What is this?
This is going into the Noise Marines.
Okay.
It had blast. Does he get a -1 for this shot? I don't think so, because I don't see anything dense in between them.
Nope.
Cool.
4,000.
So they all hit.
Oh my god. Strength.
These are strength 5.
Alright, so 3s.
Okay, so 3 of them at AP -1.
Okay, and with the ones in cover, it's gonna stay at 3. So 3 ups. Alright, so 1 goes through, and then I've got Delightful
2
Agonies.
damage.
So I need both of these to succeed to save 1 dude. Oh, 1 dude dies.
Okay. Oh, that's right, because there's still 1 wound, huh?
And real quick, I can do a thing if I can see somebody. Yes, okay. So 5,500. Oh my god. 120 wounds. What? That is ridiculous. Alright, so I've got this this Noise Marine here that I'm gonna knock over. But he can shoot his gun before he dies. Shoot with 1 of his ranged attacks. He's gonna shoot his Sonic Blaster. 3 shots. Hitting on 3s, 4s because -1. Oh no! And then this is strength 4, so... Oh wait, no, you don't get any bonus. Didn't matter. Those are 1s and 2s. So I need a 6. Hey, it wounds! No AP. Into your Lancer.
It goes through. How much damage?
1 damage.
6
Oh,
up.
yeah.
He does not save it, so he takes 1.
Got him.
wound. Man.
Oh, real quick, I do have reroll ones because of my.
Yeah, go ahead, that's fine.
That would not hit, anyways. So we're good. All right, continue. $120 wins, Jesus. You had more shots with your warden. You had your flamer.
Yeah, heavy flamer, so let's see. D6 shots. 2.
Tough 7.
Strength
5.
5.
So no.
So doesn't wound. Okay. Melta. It's not gonna do anything. I never do anything with Meltas. Told you.
You just say stuff like that. You put it out in the universe and it just happens.
Bro, I already know. Alright, so then the heavy 12 going into the cultist B.
Okay.
They are at -1, right? No,
No.
they're not. Right?
No, there's not.
Okay. So 7 of them go through. These are strength 6.
On 2s.
So 7 of them at AP -2.
All right, they go straight through. Even with the
2
extra-
damage each.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Not that it matters, but
6, 7.
okay.
They're gonna need a 1 to pass.
That's too far from him. Yeah, I figured it was.
Was it a 24-inch range?
18.
No.
Alright, well, then he's gonna shoot at Cultist B.
Sure thing. What's he got?
Heavy 6.
I thought it was a lot less than that.
Now this guy is the little guy. But it does have -1. Strength 6, so 2s again.
Mm-hmm.
AP -1. 4 of them.
All right, 6s. Alright, they're all dead.
It's a D3 damage each. How many?
There's 3 of them. They have 1 wound each.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so he's done shooting, because that's all he's got. So now the Castigator.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tight bit. Oh, actually, I should have done that. Oh well, I should have. Oh, I didn't have the range. It didn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
measured.
From here to here?
Yeah.
18 inches.
I know, you said you measured already. Like you already checked. You had already checked, is what I was saying.
Oh no, I was checking to him just to see how far away he was. I wasn't checking to see if I could shoot, because I didn't realize there was a bottom floor window until you started shooting back at me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's see.
Turn this on. That's better. Now you can see my Lucky Duck shirt better.
Nice. No. How many cultists do you have there?
10.
10. It's a good chance I'm not going to kill them all with a heavy 16. So we'll go with that. The heavy 16 into cultists.
Mm-hmm. You have the -1.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
Nope. No, you're good.
Strength 6, so wounding on 2s, so 9 at AP -2.
AP -2, go straight through. One left.
Told you I wouldn't kill them all. Alright. So, Meg's gonna charge. Looks like I need a 8.
Correct.
You gonna Overwatch?
No, I don't think it's worth it.
Okay. Why did the box grab it from me? I was nowhere near the box. Got it. With a 10.
Bring it on in.
.5, and then I'm gonna wrong way. Rotate it in for the other bit. Like that. Alright, and then looks like I need a 11.
Bring it on in. Wasted your good roll.
I wouldn't have made it either,
You
but
don't want to spend a CP to...
no, I don't. Okay, so Mag into the Helldrake.
Bring it on in.
Let's do it.
Bring it around town.
Let's see. What is his toughness?
7.
7. So then I'm just going to smash because I have strength 8. So 12 attacks. On 3s. 8 of them go through. So 3s. There we go. That's better. 7 of them at AP -2.
7. Alright, that's going to put us on our fellow. Alright, that's a dead boy. Does he blue? Nope. Bye-bye.
Yeah. And then I'm actually gonna move him. I can't move him that much, can I? I can only move it 1 because of the woods.
No, it doesn't affect your piling and consolidate.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Baller. Right there then. And I'm gonna move it to your morale check for me. For cultist A.
Yeah, so I need a 1. Didn't get it. It's gone. Alright, that sucks. But it's not something I didn't actually figure would be a thing. So you're in 2.
No.
So nothing.
Of course, right. Okay. But I did kill more units than you.
Yep.
So I do get assassinate.
Very good.
Actually, grind him down, rather.
Yeah. No characters.
Because I didn't kill a character. Alright. And I will be right back.
Alright, I'll go ahead and take care of my movement.
Thank you.
I've never had any issues with deleting. In fact, that's my preferred method. Because it gets them off the field and it makes it load quicker. Good stuff happened where one will just stick to the middle of the board. Huh. If you turn certain toggles off, they generally don't like stick or anything, so I don't know. Hmm. 10-inch charge, that sounds bad. Just sounds bad. Gonna make it a 9. I could. Let's try that. Just to tie him up. It's not gonna. No, that's not even smart. I don't know why, but we're gonna do that on both of them actually. Just peek on into that objective. Should have 12 if I recall. Same with the Chaos Lord. Oh, beginning of my turn, I was on 2, not more, so I got 10. Oops. I need to remember to deploy scramblers. And then at the end of my phase, I've got, these guys have plasma, right? Yeah. So I'm going to bring down these guys into these woods.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool. I did my
So-
moving, and I'm bringing down my deep strikes.
Okay.
These fancy plasma boys.
Mm-hmm.
How is he so close to that? I don't understand. Then we're gonna bring down this unit of raptor boys. Right. Alright, so there's no way they can do that. No way can they get there. So they're just gonna come behind these guys.
Okay.
They won't be on the objective, but or on the woods, but that's fine. It's not what I need. That's all that I'm bringing down here. I'm going to scramble with the raptors. So that's your backfield. Oh, I did it dumb. Here, I'm gonna do something with this guy. I'm gonna start stringing him back. He's gonna advance. Hit 4, so he's got 11-inch movement. Cool. Not quite there, but it's not worth the CP to do it, and we're just gonna have to deal with that. That's my mistake. I made it. I was sticking to it.
I like it.
All right.
At least you're honest about it.
Let's see. What do we got? We got. That's my movement. So we're on to psychic. All right. So how does your deny strat work? Does it have to target you?
I don't know that I have a deny strat.
I thought you did.
No.
All right. Well, that's good then.
Yeah,
All right. So
no, I have a strat for mortal wounds.
Okay. We're gonna start with the sorcerer. He's gonna get try to get off prescience. It's the +1 to hit. Goes off on an 8. I'm gonna give that to the Noise Marines. He's gonna try and get off Delightful Agonies as well. That does not go off, but that's really not a big deal against you, because you just kind of kill stuff. Like, you just put too many wounds on him and it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna let that one not succeed. I actually would have preferred it if it was double ones, honestly, which is funny. Alright, so now I'm gonna try warp time. goes off on a 7. So
7.
I'm gonna put that one on the Noise Marines. And they go move.
Kadok.
Okay. Just be like that.
It do.
Alright. So that's gonna be that thing.
And you get line breaker at the end of your turn, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna get, so. Unless you can somehow shoot them off the board on your turn. Alright, so that's my psychic. So we're gonna go into shooting. And I've got some stuff to do. And bear with me while I look up these strats that I need to use. It's quite a few of them. How are you feeling about the game so far?
I don't know yet. Terminators are one of those units that can just go either way.
Mm-hmm.
I've personally never had good luck with them, but I've seen other people have great luck with them.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. But I'm not feeling like I did against the Thousand Suns, let me say that.
Right.
That just, like, was painful.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
I mean, I know you know. You got the same treatment.
That was a weird matchup for sure. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend 1 CP for excruciating frequencies. That's gonna give me +1 to my strength and to the damage of all the weapons in that squad. I'm gonna spend another one, the Noise Marines.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend another one for veterans of the Long War on them, so that gives them +1 to wound.
I like it.
So they're going to all shoot
strength, damage, and wound. So they should be super woundy then.
They will be wounding on 3s.
Nice.
Double check that there's one more. I'm pretty sure that I'm missing. That's not Endless Cacophony. I know that one. That one comes later. Oh no.
Yeah, I heard you talking to Carrion about the models while you look that up.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen any of the issues he's seen. I've seen some weird stuff with PTS though, so.
Yeah, that's true.
But not that.
So yeah, they're gonna have +1 to wound, +1 damage, +1 strength. We're gonna shoot everything into this cascade real quick. So it's gonna be you killed one of these sonic blasters, so I'm going to have 16 of those.
Okay, what is their AP?
0.
Okay.
The Blastmaster, which I have 2 of, have AP -2.
2 of them?
Yeah.
How many shots do they have?
Actually, I'm going to go with the Assault version, so it'll be AP -1. No, the strength is important, so yeah. That's toughy. Alright, so yeah. So we're going to go with the heavy, it's heavy D3. 2 models of that. Strength 8, AP -2, damage D3.
I'm good. I don't need to rotate then.
Yeah, and then we've got, so I've got, how many of these guys? Got 17 total sonic blasters coming at you. Got 16 left of the guys there, plus the one champion. And those are 3 each, so I'm gonna gather up my dice. Real quick, what's 3 times 17?
Times 17.
51?
34. 50, yeah, 51.
Cool.
Ta-da!
Alright, so I'm going to be hitting these on 3 rerolling ones from the Demon Prince. Wow. It's a lot of 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that many
That
hits.
was a lot of conversions, yeah.
And these are strength 5 with the strat. So it's going to be wounding on 5s, but I get +1 to wound, so wounding on 4s.
Oof.
Alright, so 19. No AP.
Three ups. How much damage?
2 each.
2 each. Alright. 6 up. So 16 go through.
16 damage.
Castigator. Barely knew her.
I really feel like there was one more strat, and I'm just missing it. Oh, they have prescience! Oh no! That's what I was
Which
forgetting.
does what?
It gives them +1 to hit. I have to
Let's see, hang on. You deleted...
Well, it affects the rerolls too.
13 twos, and then you only had 10 more twos. Actually, I think, no, you deleted those twos this time, so you had 13 twos.
Okay, then I will.
So, 13 more. But you still have to wound on 4s, right?
Roughly. Alright. So 13 twos. These all went through.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I only rerolled once. That's right. So I didn't reroll these. Alright. Alright, so 5 more.
5 more.
No AP.
Cool. Three up. So 2 more, and you said that's
2 damage
2
each.
damage each. 6 up. 2. So 3 more. It's a big deal, though.
Alright, then I've got 2 D3 shots with the Blastmaster. Of course, it's 3.
Of course it is.
I spent a CP to reroll this 1. Never mind. Should have done it. That's fine.
You should have known better than that.
I should have known. I just got all this CP digging a hole in my pocket.
Yeah.
So these are going to be hitting on 2s, but it's -1 because it's heavy and I moved, and reroll 1s. Ugh. All right.
And you've already spent your CP to reroll, so.
I wouldn't have rerolled that anyways. Let's see.
I know.
All right.
Wait, you weren't trying to do a litany?
You're right.
That's our only issue with
Cool.
Tabletop Simulator carry-on. He rolls so poorly on Tabletop.
It's
amazing.
It's just fantastic. All right, so I've got 10 plasma shots from those Terminators over there. I'm going to shoot them all into your Halberd. What's his
What is
toughness?
their AP? 7?
Okay, so I'm going to supercharge them all.
Okay.
They're
So then I'm
rapid
assuming
fires.
that's more than -2, yeah.
-3, yeah.
So then I'm gonna rotate
Alright, so it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 8. Alright, so I've got 8 that are having rapid fire 2, so I'm going to go ahead and do those. And then I've got 2 of those are the leader, and ones will kill a man. Alright, so the leader and 2 other guys are going to die. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those before I forget.
Yeah.
Alright. Terminators do hit on 3s. Alright, so these all go through. These are strength 9, or sorry, strength 8, so I'm winning on 3s.
The Raptors did the action, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 9 at AP minus 3.
9 at AP minus 3. How much damage each?
2.
Ooh, so...
And I've still got 3 more shots coming your way.
Yeah. So 2 damage each, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So 6 up. 5 goes through.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What's his total?
7 out of 12.
Okay. Yeah, 5 more
Just
shots.
saying there's a chance.
On 3s. 1 more guy dies. Wait, why did I... No. I only had 3 more guys. Hold on. Why did I do 5 shots? Why'd you let me do that?
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking up a strat. Sorry.
3s. Okay, nobody dies. 3s. 1 more goes through.
1 more. 4 up.
Cool.
Good to go.
Alright, so we're going to spend 2 CP, and we're going to end this cacophony with these noise marines. And I'm going to put the... I'm going to put these front guys right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's all sonic blasters except for 1 blastmaster. They're all going to go into your castigator. The rest of them are going to go into your Megara. 3, 4, 6, 7 times 3 is 21. This is going into your castigator.
Okay.
On 2s, rerolling 1s. Right, 100%.
Nice.
And then wounding on 4s. Alright, so 8. No AP.
Ooh, it's a big deal here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's 4
And
damage.
it's 2 damage, so 6 ups. 2.
Alright. D3 shots for the Blastmaster. 1 shot. Hitting on 3 rerolling 1s. Alright, and then this is going to be wounding on 2. Alright, it wounds. AP minus a number, I think it's 2.
Who's this into? Meg?
No, this is still the same guy. The castigator or whatever.
Oh, okay. He's good.
Fun. Alright. So that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, so that means that's great. I'll just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Minus 1, so 9 times 3. So this is the number of Sonic Blasters into the Megara. On 2s, rerolling ones. 100%.
100%.
And then on 4s. Hold on, let me check something real quick. I feel like I'm messing something up.
I feel like it's a lot of shots that you've done into the Castigator and now into Meg from the same unit. That's like a third shooting.
It's a double shooting. I haven't shot 3 times.
I guess that's true because that was a lot of shots the first time into the Castigator.
Yeah.
And you split this one, so that's true. Okay.
Alright, so no, I do not get any reversal wounds, which would be super nice. Alright, so it's 13 into the Meg. No AP.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a ton of shots. I wish they had at least 1 AP. That would make me so happy right now. Alright, let's see, that's 2 damage each.
6 ups. So it takes 8.
Very nice. Alright, and then D3 from the Blastmaster.
Just a minute, alright?
Go ahead and roll these. You can be my witness. Alright, so hitting on 3s, reroll wounds. Of course. And then wounding on 2. There we go. Whenever he gets back, he'll have a AP minus 2. I believe. Yes, AP minus 2. And it's going to be D3 plus 1 damage. So that's 3 damage. That's fair. Northern Delaware. Ooh. It's a far ways up there. Yeah, we're all southeast, so. Have a few options down here. Wow, that was it went all right, but it did not go the way I needed it to. Hey, Mr. Dr. Banks, how are you? It's a long time no see.
Alright, I'm back. He took 3 damage from that, and I changed it already.
I need your morale.
Okay.
Dang. Alright. Actually, I might have morale over here with the Terminators. Let me double check that.
Oh yeah, you killed enough guys that they're gonna run away. That would suck.
Champion died, so yeah. I can
That would suck.
I can fail on a 6.
Oh man.
We're good.
Oh, I was waiting on it. I was waiting on it.
Yeah, they were going real fast with those codexes at the beginning, and yeah, it was looking optimistic that we would get a whole bunch of codexes out by now, but unfortunately not. Just played a game with your Night Lords, got stomped by Death Guard. Yeah, we got a buddy who plays Night Lords in our group, Crustless. He's having trouble with his guys too. Well, we got Space Marines, Necrons. You're right, we did get a bunch of supplements, but we've got Dark Eldar, Death Guard. There's been a few of them now. Oh, you're saying last year. I got you. Yeah. Zatannis, whenever you're ready, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Command phase, he regains a wound. Yay.
Well, I wouldn't say 4 codexes in 2 years. We before 9th we had all those Psychic Awakenings, which revitalized most of the old codexes that we had.
It made Farsight viable.
Yeah, and it did a lot of things for a lot of people. Like, I remember the Ragnar Blender. It was so much fun, but alas, it didn't last.
Alas.
I get that, but I mean, we can't not count supplements towards new content. I mean, you always got to look forward to new content. That's the way I look at it.
Alright, So I'm going to spend a.
I disagree, but that's. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I do. All right, so with him down to 6 wounds, what's his movement looking like?
That's what I'm about to check here. Hang on. Start of the round. Oh, that's not my guys. That's your guys. That's damage table. So top of the damage table, that only works for shooting, right? It doesn't care about movement, or is that everything?
So what?
So I'm going to use a strat that lets me act like.
Oh, on top bracket, yeah, that's everything.
Okay, so then 1 CP for the castigator to do that.
Yep.
Boop. Okay. So he is not bracketed, essentially. The Helverin's not bracketed, and nobody else is bracketed. Cool.
Yeah, that did not go as well as I wanted it to.
All right.
Yeah, Carrion, I mean, it would have been nice, but especially right now with the way things are, I can't blame them for how things have gone. They started off really strong, and it seemed like they really wanted to get things out the door, but they just had to delay stuff. Yeah. And sometimes it sucks like that, but I'm happy to be getting new stuff at all. I'm looking forward to the AdMech Codex. The new Beast Nagas that they announced today looked really cool. I don't play orcs, but I really like them.
Am I touching the woods? I probably need to back him up. Huh?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm on the edge of the woods, so.
All right, I'm trying to find him. Where's he at? Oh, actually, at the beginning of that turn, I was 1, 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I was holding more because you said this boy was not on this one, right?
No, he's not.
Okay.
And I do get my line breaker for that turn. Ooh,
you do. Yeah. That was a lot of line breaker there.
I accidentally right-clicked and.
It's okay.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. There are issues with things happening, but I don't think they're that bad. They seem to actually be trying to make the codexes fluffy and everything too. The game is not going to be going well for me here starting this turn. I tried a thing, it didn't work out, and I'm about to pay for it very dearly. I just lost out on 5-10 points this coming up turn. He's about to really hurt this Noise Marine squad, which is one of my major issues. Or major damage dealers, not my major issues. Yeah, I mean, it's impossible for them to help make everybody happy, though. Yeah, you can always play fluffy.
9.
But yeah, it's like I said, you can't keep everybody happy. They're doing the best they can on both sides, and that's the way I'm seeing it right now.
12. And he is not on. He is just barely on the route, so back him up. Beep. Beep, boop, beep.
Oh, I forgot about this cultist. Whoopsies. Well, I mean, it's not whoopsies. It's I left them there for a reason, but I forgot about them right now. Like,
okay.
You do know you're not in this terrain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Yeah, I know.
You had it up like here.
Yeah, I know.
Just making sure.
I had to move out of it, unfortunately. But I think the other 4 that I'm in are okay.
Yeah, you should be alright. You are contesting this one. Because this guy is in.
Yes, for now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna, we'll call that 6. He's got another.
Necrons are really good. Running 40 Necrons is something I want to do.
Be that far.
It seems like a lot of fun.
Okay, that's good enough. All right, that is my movement. Psychic shooting. So 5 versus what, 5?
Yeah, they're both 5. I mean,
Okay, so I get to choose, or
they're both closer, so
I get to choose?
yeah.
Cool. Then let's do that. The Lancer is going to shoot into the Demon Prince with everything he's got. All 6 shots. On 3s. Oof.
Aha. This is going into the Demon Prince.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
Strength
he's
6.
tough
So
5. I could be wrong. Tough 6. So yeah, force.
Cool. So 1 at AP -1.
Alright, that puts him on a foe up. We're good.
Yeah, I figured that would happen.
How you doing?
The Lancers.
True and sour noise. Did anything ever come back before that? I mean, that's fair. They were a lot easier to kill before. In my few games with Necrons, I always managed to kill them all before they came back. It's a little different now.
Alright, so Meg is going to put his Plasma Fusel into Chaos Spawn B, and everything else into these cultists.
Coolio.
And it is a -1 because they are all touching the trees. So let's start with the Chaos B. Is that 12 inches? Yes, cool. So he gets 4 shots. They all hit.
Tough 5.
Strength 7, so 3s. So 3 of them at AP -3.
AP -3, they go straight through.
2 damage each.
Double check that he doesn't have an input. He does not. So 2 each?
Mm-hmm.
And how many? 3?
3 of them, yep. Good. So, heavy 8. Nah, damn. But 6s do double proc.
Uh-oh.
These are strength 7, so I'm assuming 2s.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7 of them at AP -2.
AP -2 goes straight on through. So that's 7 of them.
Yeah.
Could charge. What did I just do? Oh my god, this fly. It's killing me.
Shoot fly. But don't worry, I mean, I'm not done killing you yet.
Yeah, I know.
2d3 number of shots for the rad cleanser.
Oh,
7.
Start the red cleanser. Yeah, they're done.
No, that was the lightning cannon. So
Right, that's what I'm saying. You still have the rad cleanser. They're dead. I just already pulled them.
Okay, 6 of them
Yeah.
at no AP.
I had 3 left. They're dead.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me say it one more time for you, Taranis. They're dead.
Well,
They're dead.
I
Bud.
mean,
They're dead.
6
They're
at
dead.
no AP. Come
They're
on,
dead.
man.
They're dead.
You could save 3 of them.
They're dead.
4 of them. Okay.
In your admittedly limited experience, you just make sure you finish the unit off before passing them on, or passing the turn. Yeah,
Castigator.
back in the day, yeah. That was generally what I did because it was all at the end of the turn, so they didn't get as many back. I think the new one, it's a buff in some ways, and not so much in others. It's honestly, I think it's a wash for most units. It really buffs warriors. It really hurts the multi-wound models for sure. Yeah, exactly. And having the reanimation orbs is stupid good, especially because warriors can reroll ones.
I spent 1 CP to max the Helverin's shots into the Termies.
Okay. You're taking a -1 to hit, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did. These are the wound rolls. These are strength 7.
Need threes?
Yes, strength 7. So 3. So 7 of them at AP -1.
Okay. So that will put them on a 3-up. Unless this what's different.
Does not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But it is defensible, so if your boys are infantry, if I charge you, you can get a +1 to hit in the melee phase.
That's right. 3-up. 2 go 3, how much damage?
3.
Alright, so 2 guys die.
Okay.
We'll make this just a little harder for you.
Yeah. So the Castigator is now going to unload into your boy. With his heavy 16.
And he is bracketed, right?
No.
Oh, right, because you spent the...
Yep. But he does still get a -1, so 8. And these are strength 6.
Threes.
So you said these were tough 6?
They're tough 4. They're Terminators.
So 5 at AP -2.
It's fine. AP -2 puts them on 4-up. Alright, that's 2 of them. How much damage?
2 damage each.
It's 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
These boys are suffering from 8th edition-itis.
Mm-hmm. And the Warden is all that's left. So let's see. What are we going to do with the Warden? Alright. Just. Alright, you know what? He's going to just unload everybody into the Noise Marines.
I mean, that might be true, Karen, if you're looking solely at competitive play. But I mean, you can't really count out, one-on-one fights that aren't competitive, that aren't in a tournament, because they're trying to balance the game. Yes and no. I mean, people like Fluffy too, like Mr. Dr. Banks over here. He likes his stuff fluffy, and that's what he runs. What you got for me, Thanos?
Strength 6. I'm assuming I need 2s.
3s. Oh wait,
3s. Okay.
Into what? The Noise Marines?
Into the Noise Marines.
Yeah.
Okay, so I deleted 2 of them. So 6 of them at AP -2.
No, it's still 3s. I mean, yeah. That's still 6.
Is it?
Yeah, because they're tough 4. They're Noise Marines. They're
Oh,
Marines.
okay. I thought they were 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Then 4 of them at AP -2.
They are not exist. So 4 at AP -2, so that puts them on a 5-up. Alright, so
2
3
damage each.
That's going to be...
They have 1 wound, right? Yeah,
3
so it
dead.
doesn't matter.
And I don't have
All right. A heavy flamer, number of shots. Okay, in the box. 5.
But yeah, like I said, they're trying to balance the game for not only people who are trying to play competitive, not only for people who want to play fluffy, not only for people who just want to play the game and play what looks cool. And they're trying to do all of that and create a world around it. I mean, it's a near impossible task, and I think they're doing an alright job with it. So you got 5.
5 at AP -1.
Alright, so that puts them on 4-up. Alright, so 3 go through.
What's the number for blast for maximum shots?
11. So that got back. He was
You still
fine.
have 11, so
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, then
Pro
the
tip.
missile pod is going to get 6 shots.
Pro tip: do your blast shots first.
Yeah, I realize that now. Jeez.
Strength.
So 1, 5.
AP.
At AP -1.
4 up. Yep. This one gonna do.
Yep. Then the Melta, my last gun. Hey, it hits.
What? You're gonna roll 1 here. Ooh, you tried.
Oh, I did. I really, really did. 1 at AP -4.
And it's gonna put them on something. It's either gonna go straight through or they have an invuln. I'm not sure. That is gonna go straight through.
Didn't you give them the invuln during the psychic, or was that the first turn?
That was the first turn. And it's feel no pain.
Oh, okay.
Alright. And I've got this many shots to take. I've just been holding them.
That's fine. You get to target anybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is my shooting, so go ahead and do that.
Anybody except for the Halberd.
No, he did. He shot into the Terminator.
I'm saying anybody but him is who I can shoot.
Oh,
into.
yeah.
We're gonna go into the Knight Megara. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dudes.
Interesting choice. Okay.
Well, he's already damaged.
So is the Castigator.
Yeah, he's far away, so I'd only get a number of shots into him.
Oh, rapid fire. Gotcha.
No, it's
No?
just some of my guys would have been out.
Oh. That makes sense too.
Contemptor Dreadnought is their best unit. Maybe. I don't know Death Guard that well.
Maddie does.
Especially in well, he knows I'm alright. But
That's
especially in tournaments, that's definitely how it's gonna go. But in your home games, I mean, if you're having trouble facing somebody, ejector that can take Volkites. Yeah.
Strixie has Volkites.
But yeah, if you're having trouble in a game with a friend, then just talk to your friend and be like, "Hey, I'm having trouble with this unit. Need help with this a little bit." Prescience is still on them, and they get to reroll these ones.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 100% hits. Didn't do veterans or anything, so it's still winning on 6s.
But even that, I mean, even the meta can change based on the new codexes that are out. I mean,
yeah,
like right now that Dark Eldar are taking over like they are, who knows what the next meta is going to be before they drop points.
Like Knights have been underperforming up until this day, but because Drukhari are so strong right now, they're actually doing well because they're one of the few units that can easily take out one of their boats and then what's on the inside. So 3 into your Megara.
3 into my Megara. Okay.
Yeah, no AP.
3 ups.
I mean, yeah.
How much damage? 2?
Just 1.
Just 1. Okay, 6 up. Okay, it goes through.
I mean, yeah, that's the build right now. And you know, after an FAQ or something, that might change. I mean, any number of things can happen. It's really hard to tell right now.
Right, and Drukhari being so strong right now is going to change the meta for everybody else. Who knows what Death Guard will be? Maybe they'll start taking speedier units just so they can compete.
Yeah, Chaos really does need 2 ones.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Yeah, this is
No speedy units.
They really
That's fair. It is Death Guard.
So the only thing you really can do is just double down on your killiness and your durability, and try your best to live through it. And yeah, drones are good. I mean, I wouldn't take more than 2 of them, but I mean,
All right.
I don't know. I don't know the answer, like I said, but the game is in a good place now. It's in a better place than it's been in a good while, in my opinion.
All right. I need a 7 with the castigator to get
That's
to your
with
Termes.
the
7.
hold on,
Okay.
get an 8. That's your base right there.
Yeah. Okay. I was, because he actually highlights, so I was letting him highlight. Oh wait, what was I going for?
Because your guy doesn't highlight. It goes from the middle.
Weird. It just did it a minute ago for me, and it was giving me the exact distance. Yeah. See. But now, that's so weird. Oh well. I will.
CP?
Yeah. Might as well.
I mean, don't do that. I mean, if you like Death Guard, then
Got it.
I mean, unless you want to play the winning army all the time and just never lose, then fine, do that. I mean, that's up to you. But I don't know. I kind of like playing different armies. Like I enjoy playing armies that have a little bit of an uphill challenge every now and then. But that's just
I'm going to be able to tie that in.
no,
No,
you're
I'm
not. And actually, we won't play it like this because these are clearly not solid right now. But technically, these trees are not breachable.
Well, it says models may clip through trees. That's the only reason why I did it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, it's meant
Okay.
to be
Yeah.
doing that, but
Gotcha.
in other settings where these trees are actually solid,
You can't with knights
Yeah, you
or
would've-
vehicles in general, right?
you would have had to.
I'd have to go around it.
Yeah. It's on anything that's not an infantry, beast, or swarm.
Swarm, yeah. Which is cray. All right,
Yeah.
and then you didn't want to Overwatch them, right?
Actually, maybe.
Or do you?
Oh, it's just
I'm
3
gonna let you know
guys?
now. Yeah,
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna charge both the Demon Prince and the Chaos Lord.
No way.
Yeah,
You like
What do I
that
need
Chaos Lord?
yeah.
Looks like a 5. Yeah, 5 to both.
5 to both. All right.
Roll that one. Yeah.
Yeah. 7.
That's a 9.
It's
Buddy.
meant to be. Where are you at? There you
All right. You got any other charges?
are. I don't think so.
Ooh.
No. I'm gonna start off with the Lancer.
Okay. Good choice.
He is going to attack the Demon Prince. What is his tough?
6.
Strong stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, I have carrion.
Yes.
I
5
gotta-
attacks.
They just don't really do much unless I buff them up and shoot with a whole bunch of them. But it's hard to do that when they're dying. It's hard to justify. Oof.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't want to spend 2 CP and get off like 5 shots.
Strength 16, so 2s.
Mhm.
So 3 of them at AP -4.
This is into the Demon Prince.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got a 5 up emblem. Well, right, I meant 5 dudes.
These are 8 damage each, by the way.
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so he dies. me check if I have
Does he explode?
No, let me check and see if I have a fight on death.
Yeah, that's fine.
If anybody knows that, let me know if they got a fight on death.
Let's see. Taking casualties, Iron Warriors, and World Bears. I don't see anything for your boys.
Alright, I do have one thing, but it's just not worth it.
Sure.
Yeah, it's where is it? Unless I just read that wrong. Yeah, excessive violence, use it in the fight phase when you choose a unit from your that's when I choose to fight.
Do you want to interrupt?
They don't have a Oh wait, here it is. Well, here's the section that it should be in. How many model was destroyed by an attack made by Nope. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, Chaos Space Marines
Suck.
kind of suck.
Alright, so Demon Prince is dead. That really sucks.
Okay. Do you want to interrupt?
I do. I'm gonna interrupt with the Terminators.
Taranis, I figured.
So it's 2. Yeah, no, absolutely. I did not come into this expecting to win, mostly because I don't know the rules. But
Yeah.
Knights are just such a weird thing to play against. Like, they skew the game, just like, you know, psychic heavy armies and stuff like that. Yeah, I took the Noise Marines as troop as well. So I've got 3 dudes, 2 of them with lightning claws, so that gives them 1 lightning claw, so that gives them 2 plus they have angry charge, so that's 3, so 4 attacks each on those.
And
then,
what is their AP on that?
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
And then I've got 4 attacks with the Power Fist. The Lightning Claws are going to be AP -2.
I'm going to rotate.
Okay, that's it. Power Fist is AP -4.
Actually, hang on. I'm not going to rotate because he doesn't have an invuln in melee.
Got him.
Got me.
Yeah, warp time is pretty dope. Alright, so the purple ones are hitting on 3s, the blue ones are hitting on 4s.
You probably are going to cause him to blow up, sir.
That's
He
fine.
laughs deviously.
That's fine. These guys were dead anyways. They did their job.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
So the Power Fist is at strength 8, the claws are at strength 4, so I need 6s rerolling everything and 4s rerolling nothing. Nice. Alright, so I've got 1 at AP -3.
And what's the other ones?
AP -2. But I want you to do the AP -3 first.
I was just going to roll them together with different colors.
Well,
Is that
I'm in
okay?
charge of the order, so do it my way.
Okay, fine. He fails it.
Alright, that's 2 damage.
Alright, well. 6
It
up.
really didn't matter in this case, but I want to get into the practice of keeping things the order that I want to have them go in, you know.
Okay.
And then 3 at -2. Like mortal wounds and whatnot.
5 up.
Alright, 3 more damage.
How much damage? Alright, 6 up.
Oh my
Got him!
Every time.
Alright.
Oh, Lord.
Alright. Well, good news. Ha ha.
Bring it on in.
Well now. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's,
The troll face is active. Yes, it is. Alright. Let's see. I'm just gonna use the feet on
Yeah.
them.
Oh man.
12 attacks.
Sometimes I really hate this game, but 95% of the time I love it. Alright.
Threes.
You're at -1 because you're hitting through the
Actually,
woods.
yeah. Did you get your +1 for being indefensible?
I did not, but I forgot to set, so that's on me.
Yeah. These are strength 8, so I'm assuming 3s.
2s.
2s.
Yeah. They're tough
Okay.
4. You should know this. You play Marines.
It's been a while. 6 at AP -2.
You were the second person to mention Kings of War tonight, and I have never heard of this game, so I'm gonna have to look that up. It's at -2, so that puts them at 4 up. 1 dies.
Wow.
It is 2 damage, right?
1. It's a
Oh.
D3.
Let's see if he actually dies. Yeah, he
Yep.
does. Okay.
He died.
Holy oh.
All right. Morale.
Alright, so let's see what happens. Mantic's version with fantasy.
Can your Terminators fight on death? They've already fought, so no, it doesn't matter.
Actually...
Oh, wait, actually, you still get to fight with your Chaos Lord.
Yeah, that too. Oh, okay, so it's like... Okay, I got you. Yeah, I used to play fantasy, but that was a long time ago. No, they don't have... They don't have the ability to fight on death like the Noise Marines do.
Well, even if they did, they have already fought, so they can't refight.
Right, I'm just...
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
actually...
Depends on the strat, but it has to specifically say refight.
That's something that they changed in 9th edition codexes. So since it's not a 9th edition codex, it still does the double fight, but they don't have it.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that reminds me of War Machine and Hordes carrying lunch, except for without the rank and file. So Chaos Lord has got some attacks. He's got 4 base. He's got Angry Charge. He's added 2 to that. And he's got Thunderhammer, so I need 2.
So I probably should have... Well, no. I imagine the Demon Prince is better, right?
I don't know about better, but... Yeah. I added 2 by accident for Hateful Assault. He's not getting any extra attacks, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the Hateful Assault.
He calls it Hateful Charge.
Yeah, Angry Charge.
Or Angry Charge.
Night
Yeah.
Lords, Hellbrutes, or Venom Crawlers? Ooh. I like Hellbrutes. I think they're really cool. I don't really know much about Venom Crawlers. I'd have to look at them. But Hellbrutes sound really cool. That's cool. $300 for a 200 point or 2K point army. That sounds nice.
I mean,
all right.
that's what my knights were.
So he's hitting on 3s, but he's rerolling everything.
Okay. Only 3s?
He's hitting on 2s, -1 for Thunderhammer.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Right,
Yay!
So they all hit, and
Does he proc 6s?
he does.
Woo!
Because you are Imperium, and
Woo!
we hate
Spicy.
you. We hate you so much. So Zatanos is a notorious cheapskate, and he's gotten every single model of his legally, let's say.
My Forge World models, let's say that.
Yeah, they're not actually Forge World models.
They're Forged World.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But he's also gotten a few of them secondhand that he got for pretty cheap as well.
Yeah.
So let's see. So these are strength 8, rerolling everything. So I need 4s.
Strength 8 is, yeah, force.
Oh boy.
Woo.
Alright, so that's 8 minus 2.
Nice.
Yeah, that was nice. Liked that.
He has a natural 4-up in melee.
Ooh.
Yeah. So 4-up.
Still 4 go through. So that's going to be 4 times 3 is 12 damage.
Oof. 6 ups.
Oh, this is so annoying. You negated an entire attack plus a third of another. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's why I was telling you I kind of like that 6-up Feel No Pain.
Yeah.
But I do like the extra attacks with the custom.
All right. So let's do some morale, I guess.
Yep.
My Noise Marines lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty sure they need a 1. Yeah, they need a 1. Oh, you know what? I'm being dumb. I'm paying 2 to auto pass.
Auto pass.
Sorry, I was like, wait, I can do that. I'm so used to playing Space Wolves that, like, in small groups, that I completely forgot.
Is the Demon Prince a character?
Yes.
So 3 for that,
He's
then
like
I'll
5.
get 3 for grind him down.
So
then big engage.
Terminators need a 3 or less to pass. They don't, so 1 runs, and then I've got
2 left.
one
Yeah.
guy left.
Oh. Ooh, a 1, right?
1 or 2,
Oh.
because he's below half. Yep.
Oh
he's
my
got 2.
god.
That sucks.
That does suck.
But it's alright, because it opens up him to shooting.
It does. It really, really does. Alright.
Yay!
And you are on...
0 points.
Well, you're contesting 1, right?
Yeah. Alright. So, command phase doesn't matter. Movement.
There you go.
They're
There
going
you
to... Do I want to charge, or do I want to... It's only 4 minutes charge, so... They're probably going to charge. Then I gotta drop some boys. And I gotta move these boys. It's on 18. It's gross. I don't like this, man. Why do you do this to me?
He heals 2 every turn.
That's fine. I don't like it.
I know.
It's not cool, man.
Not cool, man. Game over, man.
Do that. Yeah, I played very poorly this game. This is almost 100% on myself. Paid 80 for 4 tanks. That's a pretty dang good deal. Alright. We're going to leave my Chaos Lord right where he is. And then we're going to drop some more Termies. These guys, are these the Melta ones? These are the Melta ones. Yes. So these guys... You know you could just talk, right?
I know.
Oh.
I literally hit enter and was like, in my head thinking, why didn't I just say that?
Alright, so
What's even worse is I have to reach over my gaming laptop keyboard to get to my
it's extra steps.
Switch
Yeah.
keyboard. Right. Yeah.
I don't know where I want these guys. I think I have. Because anywhere I put them, yeah, but then they're too close to him, and this thing slows them down. So
in the crater, yeah, you're struggling there.
I feel like he's just dead though. Yeah, there are a lot of big metal cans on the table. Alright, I want them in a place where they can just kill something. And I think it's going to be the Megara.
He says, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near this battlefield.
I wouldn't either, but I have to be.
Yeah.
It's not really my choice, unfortunately.
He's good.
He's going to come under. Actually, I need to put them in the so they're not.
Oh yeah, in the woods. It's fine.
There we go. Perfect. Drop them there, and I've got the other squad on my side.
Do you not want to move this guy into the woods? Or at least behind the woods?
Oh, wait, did I already drop them? No. Wait, what? No. The only reason I'm putting them in the woods is so I can shoot you without having to worry about
the -1.
-1, yeah.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, I
About
wouldn't
this
worry
guy?
about that. He's in the woods, isn't he? Yeah, he's touching.
This one?
They're both touching, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the base around the woods. Okay, fair enough. The angle I was at, it didn't look like it. All good?
I know. I know it.
The green blended.
These guys don't have great shooting. Is there anywhere over here? Yes. But not really. Could put them right here. Ish. So no. Why you gotta make things so complicated? The way you acting like you somebody else gets me frustrated.
Perfect. All good?
You check this guy here.
I didn't, but I will.
Oh
yeah, you're
so much room.
super good.
I'm gonna put them in the terrain. Nice 1-up armor.
Clever boy.
Way you acting like somebody else gets me frustrated. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get. I want to get. Oh, beginning of my turn, I didn't have anything. Do I want to get Linebreaker, or do I want to maybe
Get Titan Hunter.
get this point next turn?
You want the 10 points from Titan Hunter.
Oh, I'm getting that this turn. That's happening. Okay. That is happening.
Nice.
So he's most likely dead. He's definitely not dead. He's possibly dead. Probably not. Oh, man. Alright, so what does this do if I stay here? means that this guy doesn't die, most likely. It means that you have 1, 2, 3. You would only have. No, you wouldn't have this one by the end of the turn. So you'd have 1, 2. I've got this one, so I've got 1, 2. If I leave this one, then it doesn't matter. Cool. Alright, that's what I wanted to know. Alright. So that's my movement. So we're going to go into Psychic. So first we're going to cast with the... Well, I've only got that one caster now. So we're going to try and get the 5-up Feel No Pain.
Okay.
It goes off, so I don't need to attempt to luck. And I'm going to put it on the Noise Marines. So now we're going to cast Prescience. Goes off on a 9. Going to give that to the Noise Marines. So there's some shooty boys. Alright. So that's Psychic. So we're going to go to Shooting.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah, we only have the 2 spells. So we're going to go with this...
Keep expecting a smite, and it just never comes.
It never came. We're going to start with these shooty boys down here. Got 5 Terminators with multi-meltas. Or combi meltas, sorry. And
Piece of
it
paper.
is
The one by Meg.
the one by the Meg, this guy's.
Okay.
So there's sold one, so it's
What is their AP?
4.
-4. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate his ion shields because I
Do
need
it.
him alive. Yep.
Do
Done.
it. Alright, so they're hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. Alright, so it's 3 minus 4.
3 at 4 up. And you're within half, right? So how much damage is that?
No, I'm not within half. It's 12 damage.
Oh.
It's a d6. 6 damage. Nice.
Nice. Nice. Marines.
Nice.
6 up, feel no pain.
Oh my god. Stop
4
it.
damage.
Stop.
Never.
Alright. Do raptors have anything? Might as well shoot them. I think they have pistols. Oh, they got a crack grenade. Within 6, I think they are. Yes. So I'm going to throw 1 crack grenade and then shoot 4 pistols. Here's the crack grenade. Hits on a 3. Hits. Strength 6, so I need a 4. It wounds. AP minus 1.
It goes through.
And it does 1 damage.
6 up. It does 1 damage.
Aha, take that. And then I've got 4 pistol shots. Freeze. 5s. Nothing.
Okay.
These Chaos Terminators down here. They have combi bolters. They're just rapid fire too. But that's
They're
2,
going into
4,
the
6, 8, 10.
Castigators.
20 shots into the Castigator.
Nice.
On 3s. And on 6s. It's 3, no AP.
Why did you give me 4? Alright, 3 up. 1 goes through. How much?
Take 1.
6 up. Take 9.
Ah, that's so frustrating. Alright, All right, we're gonna spend 2 CP to give +1 strength, +1 damage, and +1 to wound to the Noise Marines.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Same thing as before.
Yeah, and then we're gonna shoot all of it into the Megara.
Okay.
So that's 1.
He's still rotated, so
Yeah,
4
right.
ups.
Most of these things don't have AP. So it's
That's fair. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guys, but 2 of them have the blasters, so that's 10, so that's 30 shots.
Woo!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And you got a +1 to hit because you did the spell. So
Yep.
2s.
So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s for the guy right here, the Chaos Lord.
Ooh.
Missed 1. Alright, and these are strength 5, so wounding on 5s, but +1 for veterans, so 4s.
4s. Yep. That's a lot of 1s and 2s.
12, 2 damage each. You need to pass. Well, you've got your feel no pain too.
Yep. 2 damage each, you said?
There no AP.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
6 up.
I mean, that's perfectly odds, but getting more than that for most of the game. Alright, so the 2 heavies, I didn't move, so they'll be at a -1. So there we go, 5 shots.
Don't miss your chance to blow. Opportunity
On
comes.
3s,
Sorry.
rerolling
Stop.
1s. Oh
Come
my
on.
god!
I was rooting for you, man.
These are wounding on 2s, though. Of course. So 1 at AP minus enough to get you to the 4 up.
4.
Yeah,
Good.
of course. Oh my god! Oh man. That's just painful. He's had 3 wounds.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Alright, we're gonna spend 2 more CP. They're gonna shoot again.
So
They're gonna go all into the Megara.
do it. I love it.
30
He
shots.
was not who I expected to die. But it looks like you might do it.
No, I was planning on making him die. I need to get this point. One way or the
Yeah.
other.
I expected you to kill the castigator, honestly.
Oh, I still have time. I've got these guys all have fists.
Okay. Oh, that's fair.
Rolling. Oh no. 4s. 16 again.
Ooh.
Or is that more? I can't remember.
I think you had 12 last time. No AP
No AP.
and 2 damage, right?
Yep. Still. He blows up.
Does he explode? He does not. So, I am going to spend 3 CP
Mm-hmm.
on a 4 up. He comes back with the 3 mortal wounds. Ah,
Got him.
that would have been amazing. Just to piss you off.
No, that would have been fine. I mean, it's
fine. It's fine.
it is what it
Everything's
is.
fine. Yeah.
All right. So that seems like my shooting. So we're gonna go to do some charges. First things first, I'm the realist.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing, I'm going to charge these raptors into this Halvaran.
Cool.
5-inch charge, looks like. You can tell me if I'm wrong.
I actually thought it was a 4, but 5's fine.
Okay. We're good.
Yep. I'm going to spin him around menacingly.
It's cheating.
Probably.
And then there's another strat real quick that I need to do. Oh wait, no, I've got no CP.
With your 0 CP? I was about to ask.
So, wow, whoops. I made a boo-boo. So I do need a 9 right here, just barely. Whew, luckily for me. Alright, so let's make this long charge.
Overwatch!
Bring it.
Yep. Let's see. He has a heavy 16. We'll see if it actually does anything though.
Top 4.
Strength 6, so 3s. Alright, 2 of them at AP -2.
Alright, so it's AP -1 because they're in cover. Whoa. What's happening?
Yeah. Yep. Grab a green dice somehow.
3 up. How much damage is it?
2 damage.
Sucks.
Your termies are only 2?
Yeah, dude. They don't have the
Wow.
extra wound. My regular Marines are only 1.
Death metal.
They can be as big as they want. They still can't handle death metal. It's true.
No. Such a good movie.
Love Shaun of the Dead.
Such a good
Is
movie.
that all your shots?
Yeah.
Oh. I was expecting more.
Nah, just heavy 16.
9. Got it, yes! Yeah!
Nice.
Well, they're probably gonna die, but...
Maybe. I don't know. You get to attack first, which is a big deal.
It's true. Question is, do I want to charge over here? Don't think I do. Seems like a bad idea. Because you do like 17 damage, right?
Who, him?
Oh, I got my Titan Hunter.
You did, yes. It's a big deal.
It is.
Brings you back.
Barely. Alright. So we're going to do some attacks with some Terminators. That's the wrong group. Wait, are these the...
That's...
Oh no, these are the fist guys. They were not the fist guys, they're the claw guys. I was wrong. I still stand a chance of taking them down with 4 wounds, so... So that means they're gonna have 4 attacks each. Except for the champion, who will have...
That's 5.
5. We're gonna be hitting on 3s,
Mm-hmm.
6s, and not 5s, because I'll have a bonus, but 6 is procced.
They're not space wolves. Calm down.
I know, I'm just so used to that rule. Like, yeah, you get +1 on the charge.
Delete your 1s and
Those
2s.
don't hit.
There you go.
And then these are going to wound on 6s, but I reroll all the things.
Ooh.
Because claws.
Yeah.
That was
Ooh.
nice.
That was a good conversion.
Yeah. Alright, so 11 -2.
11. All right. -2.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. 5 up.
It's enough.
6. How much damage?
6 damage. You gotta pass 3
Oh,
6
they're-
ups.
They're 1 damage each?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I was scared there for a second. I was like, oh god, he's gonna do it. Does he blow
Alright.
up?
Does he explode?
Please no.
Alright, D6 to the termies.
Mm-hmm.
2. So 1 more guy dies.
I'm okay with that, actually. Damn, that sucks. Hold on. Can't get both. So I have to...
Nope.
I have to decide, do I want the 4...
The 4 points or the 5 points?
Alright, so we went through this before. I'm gonna probably still have this one here. I've got this one. So that means you've got 2 as well. So you're not going to hold more. Then I won't get 15 on my turn. Which I might not get either. No, I'm going to get 15. No. Alright, yeah, because they're gonna die, I think I forgo the 4 points, get the potential extra points.
Don't you have to move to the closest model?
Tangentially, yeah.
That's fair. But, well, I mean, you technically moved further away, though. There you go. That's better, man.
Cool. Alright, so are you going to interrupt?
No, go ahead.
Cool. Let me find out what a raptor does.
Kill my baby knight.
Well, that's what I hope they do. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, so you have to subtract 1 from your leadership score.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
Alright,
terrible.
so they've got 1 attack base. Oh, no. So 1 base plus Angry Charge plus Chainsword gives 3 each. Times 5, that's 15. Plus 1, that's 16. Perfect. Hitting on 3s.
7. He's a tough 7.
Wounding on 5s. Alright, 2 minus 1. God, these guys need doctrines so bad.
4 up.
Cool.
So
Take
1 goes through.
1 damage.
6 up.
Oh, you know what?
Man, I thought I had it.
How many 6s did I have? 1. So I procced 1 hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
It's not gonna matter. Do it.
Cool.
Can't change the past, as they say.
Yep.
Alright, text back.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Lancer.
Oh yeah.
Shocker, right? Yeah.
I forgot about that.
He was not charged, so he doesn't get to do his charged status this time. So these will only be 6 damage instead of
Oh no.
8. Yeah, no.
It's
Right.
only enough that if one of them gets through, it kills him.
3s. These are strength 14.
Mm-hmm. 4 up
So
and
3 of them at AP minus 4. Yeah.
damn, that sucks. You said 6 damage.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Okay.
Alright. Halvern.
Yep. He doesn't have anything, so I doubt this is gonna actually do much. But strength 6. Actually, is he
3s.
bracketed? He is bracketed, so that doesn't hit either. So 3s. So 1 at no AP.
3 up. Damage.
1 damage.
Oh well, doesn't matter there.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh man, they need another wound. Oh no.
Okay.
Alright. So that's that. Termies lost 2, so that puts them, they can fail on a 6. They're good. Raptors lost 1, so they're good. Alright.
How many units of yours did I kill this turn?
1.
Just the 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I've killed
So I
1
need
of
to
yours,
kill-
so...
You've killed 2 of mine. So I need to kill 2 more.
No, that was 2. Okay.
Oh, wait. Didn't I kill the Termies?
No.
No, that was last turn. That's right. That was last turn. Okay. Alright. Well then. Well then.
Well.
Well then.
Beginning of your turn, you hold 2.
2.
You do not hold. Cheater.
I know.
Cheater.
I didn't check more. It still showed 10 points.
I know. You just hit the wrong box.
I know. Okay. Oh, everybody heals.
Who know?
He heals at least 2. Let's see if he gets more. He does not.
The Lancer.
Yeah, he's my character, so
Right.
I roll a d6, and on a
For some reason, I thought it
6,
was the
he gets.
Castigator.
Oh no. I kind of wish it was. But, you know. Movement. He doesn't get that, but it's okay because I would rather have that. 4.5. 11.5 more.
What's his movement?
14.
So you should have only had 6.5 movement from here. Right? Or 7.5? So 4.5, because that's a crater, so it's -2.
Right?
So you went 4.5.
I went the other way. You're right. I went the other way. I added instead of subtracted. So I need to do
Is it 7.5?
that. Yeah.
That's still a bit far. Because you
4.
can't go
So that's
through my models.
that's
So it'd be
6.5, and then
6.5, so then
moved it right on my measure.
5.5.
And then 6.5,
Oh yeah, because then we're going to 14.
7.5. So he could be, yeah.
Your way went over my models.
I went out and around. It would have been an engagement, but it was still going through. I mean, it was going past you. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's out, and
Yeah.
it should be on. Yes,
Yes.
that's what
And
I needed.
actually, I think this way works out a little better. Nope, almost. You could
And
do
we
it.
can do this.
Yeah. You have to move it for it.
Make sure you're in the quadrant. Yup. Is he out of engagement?
Yep,
Just to make sure. Cool.
you're good.
But he doesn't get to shoot because he's not Titanic.
Right.
So.
Pretty sure this is going to be the last turn. And we can just talk it out from
Probably.
here. Because these Termies over here don't have any movement. At least in
They're
the,
not going anywhere.
yeah, they're not going very far. If you did things right, your guys would just wipe me from the field this turn. Except for a couple of guys.
Yeah, I can't kill them this
Right.
turn. I can't kill them this turn. I
If
should be able to kill these guys this turn.
you split fire correctly, you will be able to take care of them pretty easily.
And these guys are for sure dead.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right. Then here's what we're going to do. Lancer's going to shoot. Or did you just want to talk it out? Or do you want to play it?
No, let's go ahead and go through this turn.
Okay. Lance is going to shoot into the noisy boys
Mm-hmm.
with his heavy 6. A 4 at AP -1.
Interesting. 4 ups. 2 go through. How much damage are they?
D3. Does it? Are they more than one?
They have a 5-up fill no pain.
Okay. So you sit 2
Mhm.
at D3 and just roll these.
So 2, I'll do
5.
need
2
double
and 5.
5s. Nope, and then I'll just roll these 2. Nope. So 2 guys die.
Okay. So Warden
on.
is going to put.
2 of them get to shoot.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, right. Go ahead.
go into. Oops.
You should probably shoot before you move them. That way you know what you could target.
Oh, they're going into the Lancer. That.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Those all hit. Need 6s to win. 1 wound, no AP.
1 wound, 3 up. Are you sitting on the box?
Haha, take 1.
Goes through.
See that 6
6
up.
up.
There it is, of course.
Got it. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. The Warden is going to put his Iron Storm into the Noise Marines.
Okay.
And then the Heavy Flamer into the Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
What else? And the Melta into the Raptors. And then the Avenger Gatling Cannon into the Noise Marines.
And then the awesome shooty McGubbins into the. And then the.
So we'll do the Noise Marines first. They still have 10 units.
Yep.
For blast.
2, 3,
So
4,
6
5,
shots.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it is. Hold on. No. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have exactly 10, so that means you do not get the blast. You get minimum 3.
Minimum 3. Okay, so let me roll it.
3
So
shots.
3. Thank goodness for that roll.
I was counting the chaos spawn as one first off.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So 1 at AP minus 1.
4 up. Good.
Okay. Now his heavy 12. Going into the Noise Marines again.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 6.
Threes.
So 9 at AP minus 2.
Alright, none of them are in there, so 5 ups. And then how
2
much
damage each.
Alright, so I'm just gonna roll these, and then if one succeeds, then wow. I need a 5 up. So that was I saved 1, so 8 die.
All right. Now the heavy flamer, d6 number of shots.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Close shots.
Going into
Yep.
the Raptors.
Tough 4.
Strength 5. So 2 at AP minus 1.
4 ups. We're good.
Cool. Melta. Hey, hits.
Roll the 1. Oh my god.
Wounds.
Goes straight through. Yeah, they don't got anything against that.
I'm not within half range, so.
I mean, they have 1 wound, so.
Yeah. I really just wanted to melt them, okay?
Alright, just
Alright.
wanted them to die.
That's my shooting.
Let's bring in the chargy boys.
Yeah. The Lancer into these boys. So
Alright.
what, a 5?
Yep.
Alright. Got it.
Just gonna laugh when you failed.
That was 2. And then cry.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. You do need to stay
I'm
back.
working on it.
You just need to shuffle him back just a little bit.
I can't find him. There he is.
Shuffle him back, not
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
Cool. All right.
Mm-hmm.
How much? He needs to move a lot to get. I don't think I can do that. Oh well.
Get the charges?
No.
Cool.
Well, maybe. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's try that 12. Figured. Okay. Big boy. 5 hacks.
What's the AP of these?
-4.
Okay, they're dead. Twos. Yeah, they're dead.
Yep, they're dead. Okay. 8 damage each.
Yeah, I'm not
They-
worried about it.
Explode.
You will find no qualms from me, sir.
And then I do move him in with the sorcerer. So if you want to fight back.
Sure. So we did not get charged, so we don't get the angry. We got 3. He got one of them there force swords.
Nice.
So it's gonna be hitting on 3s. Whack-a-mole continues. That it does. He does not have any more guys to reroll 1s. So this is strength 5. So 5s, nothing.
Okay. But I still only killed 1 unit, right?
Yep.
So we tied.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm not in
This actually might change the game.
engage. I didn't kill any more characters.
Nope.
You still have 2 characters left?
I have 1 character left.
So then you had 3, right?
You've killed 2.
Then I should have had. Okay. All right. Let's see your morale. Do you have any on the Raptor?
No.
You need it on the Raptor?
No.
Okay.
I got 8.
What about on the Termies? Didn't I kill 1?
Not that turn?
No,
That
I
was on
didn't.
my
I
turn.
didn't hit them that turn. Right. I was going to with the Warden, but then I
Mhm.
killed the Noise Marines instead. Cool.
Alright,
You
so
hold 2,
1, 2,
3,
3. So
Yeah.
that's more in it.
15 points.
Just more. Look at
Yeah.
that.
He is barely in there.
Yeah.
Good choice.
I've killed 2 Titans, right?
No. Yes.
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 So that's I'm about to 12 on that.
Yep.
So let's see. Movement. We're gonna move this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
Move this guy. He's just gonna hop back here. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 20 wounds left. Jesus. These guys even. Alright, so I've got this one. They're not going anywhere. These guys might go somewhere. They'll probably go somewhere. So I can guarantee, depending on how you do that, I can guarantee 1 or 2. There's no way you're taking off both this objective and this objective.
No. Not without getting in range of those Terminators.
Well, not even that. It's just you don't physically have the movement. I don't think.
Well, if I touch the terrain,
you're
don't I
right.
count
You're
as
right.
in it?
You're right.
Yeah.
Say you could. 6.
And I can touch both terrains at the same time.
Yeah.
Which
You're
is
right.
dumb.
You're right. You're right. All right. So I've got a question.
The
for
Lancer doesn't
myself.
have great shooting, so.
Are these meltas assault? They are. So I'm going to advance these Terminators.
Okay.
Big number, big number. That's alright.
Ooh.
So I've got 7 inches of movement. This guy can do this and get his full 9. I don't know if it's going to make an actual difference, but. Oh, yeah. He got way further. Not that it actually matters. Alright, they're not going to do much, but we'll do something. The Chaos Spawn is going to do...
He's already moved.
That's fine. He's going to do his Scramblers in the middle.
Oh. Ooh.
And that should be
That's
my
what I
last
was
one.
trying to knock them out. Yep. That is your Scramblers.
So I'm going to get that 10. That goes behind something. So the best I can do, move them right here. All within, but they're getting that +1. Sweet, sweet +1. These guys are just going to stand still. Because that gives them their malicious volley. So malicious.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So that's my movement. Psychic. We are going to do... I'm going to cast Prescience. I get to reroll the 1. Wow. I think it's a 7. Double check. It's a 7, yeah. Okay. We're going to smite. Get some damage off on you. Super smite, yes. On, give me that 6. Give me that sweet, sweet 6.
Let me see. What's that strat called?
The 4-up one.
It gives me a 5-up mortal wound.
Oh.
Or 5-up feel no pain.
Okay. We'll go ahead and roll it while you can say it.
It is 1 CP.
3 damage.
3 of them?
Yeah.
3 5-ups? Okay, so he takes 2.
Cool. Alright. I'm okay with that. That's the first super smite that I've gotten that's done more than 1 damage. In my
That's
entire
painful.
Warhammer career. It's how it goes. Alright,
I'm glad I could be part of that.
Shooting. So these fellas right here, they're all within 12, so I've got 5 multi-multi shots coming at you. They're already getting a -1. So I'm going to go ahead and do all their shots, even though it's just a combi weapon.
What is the AP on these?
4 on the Meltas, 0 on the bolt gun.
It's these guys. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and rotate him.
Okay. let's go ahead and do the Meltus
Probably. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
on
Everything's fine.
force. Then on force. Alright, so 2 minus 4.
2 at 4 up. So
And
1 goes
not-
through.
Not within melter range. D6. 3 damage.
Two damage.
Got some bolter shots on 3s, 4s, because they... No, wait, no, they can't do these, because they advanced. Almost did a bad thing. My bad. Raptors are gonna they're gonna throw a crack grenade and put their pistols into the guy. That hits. Need a 5 to wound. Wounds, AP minus 1.
Ooh. 4 up. Ooh, wounds.
1.
1 wound.
Yeah. Of course.
No wounds.
Alright, I'm not even gonna bother with the pistol. I'm gonna pistols.
Do it, man.
4s. Or 3s, actually. Let's think of the Terminators. 6s.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oof. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
So I've got these combi boys down here.
Mhm.
They're gonna be shooting with 4 shots each, so that's 12 shots.
4 shots each. What are they shooting with?
Combi bolters.
Nice.
Basically, it's 2 bolters but taped together.
Are they
they're
Terminators,
basically-
so they get rapid fire too?
Yeah.
Right.
And they stayed still, but
Yeah.
basically they're storm bolters. So on
That's what Shulao uses, so
3s
makes sense.
and on 5s. 1 no AP.
3 up. Wow.
Take your 1.
No.
Damn you. Damn you to hell.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, you're
It's
not.
funny. It's funny.
Don't lie to me. Oh,
Oh,
God, this
man.
is so dumb. Alright. That's my shooting. Do I declare any charges? Don't think that I do. The only one I could get off is the Sorcerer, and I'm not going to take down 16 wounds off a knight.
Do it. Do it.
I could do the Raptors, but just going off of what they did last time, not worth. We give them veterans. Or is that just shooting? I think it's
Let's
just
look.
shooting. I think it's just shooting. But even then, it's still a 4 up, so it's not worth it. Alright, so I'm going to end my turn.
Glad to hear it, because you really should have charged the baby knight.
No, they're dead anyways.
It
Alright.
doesn't matter. Now he can shoot.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
Or
worried
you
about
couldn't.
these Terminators really. I think they're gonna be okay. Your warden only gets to shoot at the Raptors, so really it comes down to what happens over here. He could have overwatched and he took out one of them last time, so I'm just gonna assume the same this time. So I'd be down to 2, then he backs up and just shoots the McGarren or the warden into him, and they just die. Ah no. Nobody remind him. I know he's here. My cats are going crazy. Barely. That's an interesting choice.
He has a 14-inch movement.
Yeah, it was just
I moved him 9 and then 5.
9 and 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And what were you saying? I forgot.
Nothing.
No, I healed my boys,
Okay.
but I only held 1, right?
Yes.
Okay. Make sure.
I might have pulled this out of my ass. And I mean that thoroughly because I should not have won this.
It's not over yet.
I'm just saying, like,
It's going to be closer than we thought it would be, but it's not over
absolutely.
yet. Alright, so that is my movement.
Mhm.
Psychic. So
I
shooting. Armator, I'm going to spend a CP to give him full shots.
Okay.
He is not bracketed.
Okay.
So 12. On 3s.
Tough four.
And strength.
I'm assuming you're going into the
sevens.
Terminators.
Yeah. 3. So 5 at AP -1.
Alright. 5 at 3 up. How many do they do?
3.
3 each. Does he have any more shots?
He has a melt-a-gun.
Alright, I'm gonna spend 1. Roll this.
Got it. Nice.
One guy dies.
Alright. Melt-a-gun. Ooh, melt-a-gun. Ooh. It goes through AP -4.
6 up. Cool.
It does a D6 plus 2 at half
got the new
damage.
one.
Or half distance,
Yeah.
so yeah. Alright.
Yeah, that probably should have charged, but I figured you would take him at least 1 out in Overwatch. So I was playing it safe on that end, and
That's probably true. Yeah, I see what you're saying
there's
now.
still a chance that they survive the Warden.
The Warden is going to put his missile
Put in.
pod into the Sorcerer,
Okay.
and then, yeah, I mean, he can't see anybody else, so everybody else into the... So let's see, number of shots for the missile pod, 3.
You know, it's kind of funny because I want you to kill the Sorcerer right now.
It's okay. I don't get a -1 on that, so 2 go through. These are strength 5.
So 3s.
Yeah, strength 5, huh? Alright, that's a thing that just happened.
Damn.
Let's just go with the heavy. No, the Gatling cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Should be 12 shots. Just kill the boys now. Just be done with it. Don't even need to pull out the other gun.
Tough 4.
It's a strength 6.
Mm-hmm.
6 of them at -2.
Alright, so it's still -1 because I'm in the crater, so 4 up. 2 go through. How much damage?
2 each.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not Primaris. I'm not regular.
Right.
Alright, 1 guy left.
Alright, let's shoot the melt-a-gun at him. Alright. Yep, goes through. -4.
Alright, so because I'm in cover, he gets a 6 up.
Woo-woo.
Ah, so close. Alright, so that's what's dead.
Cool. Now Lancer.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. He's heavy 6.
What's the strength?
6.
Alright, so just 1.
At -1.
4 up. Goes through. How much damage?
D3.
Okay.
2.
Oopsies.
I was like, wait, did that kill him? Really?
No.
Yeah, I figured it's not.
Haha, my entire army comes back.
Right. Did you? Okay. You control Z and then it didn't do anything.
No, I didn't control Z. I don't like to control Z. He was like... So he was right there.
So 3 that way, and then 3 that way. So he needs a 6-inch charge.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay. Alright. Halverin into the Terminator.
Okay. Overwatch. Just kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, he makes it. There.
Then let's try for that 6. CP reroll. Let's try for that 6.
Damn.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping you would kill him with shooting, because then he wouldn't be able to get the charge off. But
Well, I actually would have been fine with that.
you weren't in
actually,
range of this one.
Yeah, I was. He was.
No, you
I had him
weren't.
towed in. Yeah.
I checked it. You weren't. Because you were like right here.
Because from my angle, he was. But either way, it's fine. He made it, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Cool. So I'm gonna start with the Armiger.
Mm-hmm. About 4.
So 3. So 2 at AP 0.
2 up. We're good.
Yeah, I figured. All right. Then you
Let's get
can't
the big one.
interrupt.
Nope.
So Lanza with his 5 attacks.
Mm-hmm. Well, 5 ones.
Right.
That works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. All right. I need a 4 up.
Yep.
Oh, we're
course.
good.
Of course. Okay.
Nice.
That is unfortunate.
Alright, we'll start with the Sorcerer since he just survived the most epic.
And that, kiddies,
night
is why
charge.
you use the Titanic feat.
Oh, wait, hold on. What was the AP on that?
On what?
On that attack.
Oh, on that -4.
He's dead. He does not have an emblem. I was looking at the wrong, sheet.
Good. Okay.
Alright, we will go with the Lightning Cloud all the way over there, though. He has 3 attacks. +1 for being charged, +1 for claw. So 5 hitting on 3s.
So I'll get my 3 points for killing a character.
And that procs. And on 5s, rerolling everything. Okay, so 3 minus 2.
5 ups. So 1 goes through. How
1
much?
damage.
That's what I thought. 6 up. Okay. 1 goes through.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Does he need to do morale? I doubt it, but
No, he does not.
okay.
He's on the 6.
Cool. So at the beginning of your turn, you hold 2.
I hold 1. You can test this one.
Oh, he doesn't have OBSEC?
No.
Okay. Then you hold 1.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Line Breakers was a bad choice, but nothing else really would have gotten me anything good, so kind of a wash there. Is possible for you to get...
Oh, I got baby engaged that time.
Okay. It is possible for you to get 2 objectives, but you will never get 3 because you're not going to kill this Terminator. He's probably dead. Alright. Let's do what we know. These guys.
So now that the turn was over, what was it that you said I forgot?
You could have shot your indirect into this guy and completely denied me that point.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I
It
wanted
would-
the sorcerer dead
It
for
would have
the
been
3
better.
points.
He was dead with just the Lancer.
Probably, but I didn't know if I'd make the charge or not.
That's fair.
If I didn't make the charge, he wouldn't have been. But it didn't matter, I rolled 2 1s anyways, so.
Alright. What do we got? What do we got? So you're not going anywhere. No reason for you to do anything. So let's go into shooting, because I don't have any sidekick anymore. So this squad here is going to shoot into the Lancer. We've got 2 that are within melter range, and the other 3 are going to be not. So 3 ups. And then 4 ups. Alright, so 1 goes through. Minus 4 AP.
Alright, 5 up. Ooh, how much?
E6, because this is a not melta. 5 damage.
Ooh. Ooh. That's big.
4 damage.
So 4 goes through. That's big.
Nothing else is gonna shoot, so charging. Charge into the big boy. I need a.
I can't overwatch.
Need
So.
a 4. We get in.
I'd say you got it.
Yeah. There. Going on 11.
So can I ask a question?
What's that? I can't hear anything you're saying right now.
Did you not have the distance for it?
What was the question?
Why you didn't put one of your guys in the crater or touching the crater to get the light cover?
Because it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
They already have a +1 to save.
well, this guy can get it. But also, I can pile in and consolidate. That's just easier than trying to charge
That's
into the
fair.
crater.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I'm going to activate them. Touch right there. Touch right there. Make sure he's in there. Make sure he's in there. So I've only got 1 guy out of cover. Let's not have Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes. These guys have Power Fist. So it's going to be Angry Charges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1 for the champion. The 16. Hitting on 4s. Let me check veterans real quick to see if it's actually. Okay, so I will veterans. I'll spend 1 CP in veterans.
Mhm.
So we'll be wounding on 3s. Very nice. So 4 at minus 2. I gotta close my door.
4 up, 4 up. 1 goes through.
Alright, what did I miss?
1 went through.
1
How
went
many?
through, 3 damage.
3 damage. Oof.
Oh man.
3
Yeah,
damage.
4, 5, and a 6.
But you bracketed him. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. Alright, your attack.
Alright, I'm going to go with the Helverin,
As you should.
obviously. Yeah. He is not bracketed, I don't think.
Freeze.
1 at no AP.
Good.
2 up. Yeah. Alright, and then... What is their toughness?
The Terminator's 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you play Marines? You know this.
I know. Good night.
He's bracketed.
So 4 ups. On 2s. So 4 of them at AP minus 2.
Okay. That puts them on 4 up.
Even with the +1.
They don't get 1 melee.
Oh, even for light cover is only for shooting?
Yeah, and then there's a.
Oh, heavy cover
Heavy cover.
is. That's right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I only got into cover because you can back up and shoot. So I pass 3 of them. So 1 goes through. How much damage?
D3.
Roll not a 1.
1.
Okay.
Okay.
He's within range, so I'm gonna say take that. All right, so that's the fight phase, right?
Well, I rolled a
I know.
1. Why did you remove him?
You rolled a 1? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was a 2.
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's very good for me. Actually, I got attacks back here. I've got
Oh yeah.
2 attacks plus claw, so 3 attacks on 3s. I'll hit on 5s, rerolling everything. 3 wounds minus 2.
It doesn't matter now that I'm looking at the points, but yes. They all go through. How much?
1 each.
6 up. So 2 go through.
That's enough to bracket him and keep him bracketed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alrighty.
Right.
So I don't need any morale. And it's your command phase. Turn 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I get anything from it? I did not.
Okay, he doesn't get an extra, so
So in order
Alright.
for you to win,
all I have to do is move, and I get 15 points.
no, you don't.
No, I don't. Okay, but I would still get 10. So either way, I win.
Yes.
Yep.
But
So,
let's just go ahead
to
and
see if I can
yeah.
kill your boy. Yeah. Warden's movement is
the only shots
12?
that's going to be able to get this guy is the indirect. And you're not going to be able to see the Terminators.
Just make sure I'm not in there.
He is secured, I think. Oh, no, because it's way over here.
Damn tree. Close enough. There. Oh yeah, thank you.
And then back this guy up.
Yeah. Actually, let's do this. Sneak him back in there, and then. Five, six, seven.
I don't know what you're trying to accomplish.
8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So.
Go for it.
Yeah. Warden into the Chaos Terminator with everything except the Iron Storm. That's going to go into spawn A.
Yep.
So let's do number of shots for that. Ooh, that's nice. 6 shots. Jeez.
How much damage do they do? 5.
Strength 5. So 1 at AP -1 for 2 damage.
6 up.
Does that kill him?
No.
Ah, damn. Okay. Then yeah, everything else into the Termi.
Yep.
So I think that's only
Rad Cleanser
the
is
heavy 12.
18
Yeah, heavy
inches, right?
12. Huh?
It's a Rad Cleanser. Oh, he doesn't have the Rad Cleanser. That's right.
Yeah. No, it's just the heavy 12.
I keep on thinking
Yeah,
everything.
you killed Meg early.
Keep thinking everything's got a Rad Cleanser.
Strength 6. So
Freeze.
yeah, 6 of them at -2.
All right. Watch this. All 4 ups. Oh, he did.
Okay. Lancer into the Termies with his heavy 6. Strength 6, so 3s. And 2 of them at -1.
2 up. Good.
Nice. Okay. Then I'm not going to charge if that's the case.
Cool. That's 15.
And 15 points. And I killed a unit, so I get grind them down. And I get baby engage.
Yep. All right. Good game, man. I expected to do a lot worse, but I'm glad I could do what little I did. I had tools against knights, but they were limited by my CP because I had to spend 4 CP to do it. And every time I did it, it didn't turn out well, so it just didn't pan out for me, which is fine. Not bad for my first foray with the first real foray with the Emperor's Children, I should say.
No, you did good. There were a couple of things you forgot, but
yeah,
you still did really good.
I hope Crossless is proud of me.
We'll have him watch it back and see if he would have done something different.
Oh, he would have done so much different. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
So do you have like an MVP or anybody for this game?
Shockingly, the Lancer. I was never really impressed with him, but he held his own really well.
Honestly, I was not impressed by him.
The Armiger is the one that did it. Also, just him staying alive.
Yeah. The Armiger and the Warden really did a good bit too. The
Lancer killed your 2 characters, so that.
Yeah, but that was a mistake on my part. More so than any good that he did. No offense, but
No, absolutely.
I left them way out in the open.
And honestly, I forgot until after you killed Meg that if I touched the wall, I could have shot all those boys earlier.
Right.
And then at that point, I was like, well, damn.
All right, well, we did all right, but this win goes to the Knights, so that means that the Knights will be facing off against the Space Wolves.
Space Wolves.
Probably next Thursday is when we're going to do that. I'll be out of town at the beginning of the week, so hopefully I'll be back in time for that. If not, then we'll have to shuffle some things around and work it out. Because we got a lot of people going out of town.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks everybody for joining. Subscribe if you haven't. Follow us on our Discord. We're talking about 40K all the time. Peace.
We love new people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.
Hey everyone, this is Platonic D, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching our video. We do this to show everyone that your hobbies don't have to be on a professional level for you to enjoy them or share them. We strive to bring positivity to our hobbies and help everyone be more comfortable with just playing and falling into what you enjoy most. Like, comment, and subscribe and all that other jazz on our social media outlets that you can find down below in the description. Hope you join us again next time. And a big thank you to our Patreon supporters. You guys help us out in a major way and we cannot thank you enough. Thanks.
Weebs! What is wrong with this guy?